So we're going to go ahead and actually take a look at this video, or I guess you could hear it more so, of essentially a guy who was accused of, SAing people, and his face has been plastered all over the news, right? So then he actually calls the 911. You know how they say, okay, you got any information, whatever, either call like the tips line or you call 911. He actually calls 911 and says, why y'all got my name up here like I did something? Like, this is crazy, y'all. This is absolutely insane. But let's go ahead and look at this, and then let's look and listen to said video. Okay, so as you see right here, it says Philly man accused of SA taken into custody after calling police to question why the news coverage of his case. He said, "Why y'all got my face on the news? Get off my okay." Y'all, what are we even talking about here? Let's listen to this.
Sergeant Detroit, I can help you.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out why do y'all got my face on the news?
I don't know. What's your name?
Y'all know my name, bro. Why y'all got my face on the news?
Okay, so you just called. You haven't identified yourself, and you tell me your face is on the news.
Who else face on the news?
Kathy Orr.
All right, then you figure it the fuck out, bro. It's Haran De Jesus. Why my face on the news?
Aranda Jesus?
Why y'all got my face on the news for assault, bro? Like why y'all doing all that though?
What's the news saying?
Y'all saying I assaulted somebody. Why would y'all do that?
Well, I mean, if it's not true, you can always come in and give a statement, and we can work it out.
But to say I did that though, like that's crazy.
Sergeant Detroit, I can help you.
Hello. That's not something to play with, bro. Like,
What's your date of birth?
why would y'all say I assaulted somebody, bro?
What's a good contact number for you?
You don't even give a fuck, right?
Well, I mean, you talking to me the way you're talking to me about why the fuck and all this nonsense.
Because y'all just putting my face on the news saying I assaulted somebody. Y'all just putting my face on the news. But you just putting my face on the news saying I assaulted somebody, not getting us nowhere either, though.
Is you coming in and talking to us?
You just putting my face on the news saying I assaulted somebody because y'all can't find me where you want to find me at. Ain't gonna figure nothing out either, is it, little motherfucker?
Whatever you say, man.
Well, fuck you too then, nigga. That's
Okay, so towards the end, he said, y'all trying to find me, but y'all can't find me, so y'all put my face on the news. Okay, so here's the thing. So you essentially just admitted to whatever the crime was, y'all. And you're saying, yeah, I did it, but y'all don't know my address. Y'all can't find me. Y'all don't know my location, right? So why y'all got to put my name out there in my face? What? And then the thing that gets me is he was like, what's his name? Horande Jesus. And then he's going to go and say, oh, well, you know my name. He don't know your name. He's a number one operator. He just works there. He don't know your freaking name. What's your name? Well, it's Horande Jesus. I like it. Date of birth. Is this the best number to reach you? I mean, can I get some more? I mean, you're committing crime. You're over here SAing people, and you just are like, oh, whatever. This is so. I'm happy that we got dumb criminals out here. One, but two, this right here, just turn yourself in. And he already got you on the line long enough. They could trace your call, dude. They got you on there long enough. And then what got me was towards the end was how mad he got. Where it just was like, oh man, y'all got my name out there. And man, y'all over here making it seem like I did something. I mean, I don't really understand it. I mean, And then he's like, FUBAN? Like, what? Why not use that acronym, BAN? Because I know how y'all like to be doing the acronyms and all that. I might as well use that one. You're welcome. Okay. Anyways, But I'm like, what the heck, dude? Just turn yourself in. We already know you commit the crime and you like to commit crimes. So just go ahead and do it. This was just absolutely ridiculous to me. But let's go ahead and read this little bit and then let's go ahead and look at these comments afterwards, okay? So it says 31-year-old Haronde Jesus is now in custody following a SA investigation stemming from an incident that occurred on Saturday, March 8th, 2025 on the 6300 block of Old York Road in Philadelphia. De Jesus, or because he said Haronde Jesus, so I don't. Okay, he contacted the Special Victims Unit, himself before his arrest, questioning why his name and photo were being circulated in the media and cussing out the police, reportedly denying any involvement in the case at said time. Authorities have previously described him as armed and dangerous and stated that he may have been driving a gray Toyota Scion. He was also identified by multiple facial tattoos and long dreadlocks, which, let's go back. Here we go. I mean, it's pretty, I don't want to enlarge it, but it's pretty hard to not identify somebody like this. Okay. You have what looks like a marijuana, leaf right here. See that? I know my forehead is a lot of landscape. Okay. So right here on your face. And then you got, I don't know if that's supposed to be like Easy A. Like the Scarlet Easy A, Scarlet Letter. I don't know if that's supposed to be that. It says Savage right up here. And then some other stuff that's on him and, just some other facial things. And then you got something on his neck as well. You're not a hard guy to recognize. And with all the beauty supply, all of the Jackie Aina videos, all of the makeup videos, I'm not condoning. I'm just saying you could have covered it up too. But let's continue. Someone said I ain't ever seen any ish like this. What who the F calls the police when they are wanted? Sat right there on the phone while they trace his location. That's what I'm saying. I've watched so many SVUs, so many Criminal Minds, so many Law and Orders. I mean, all of the Mentalist. I mean, Psyched. I've seen so many of these to know that they can trace your location, y'all. They can trace it. If you keep them on the line for a certain amount of time, they can trace your location. So what are we doing? Anyways, the cop said, "What's your date of birth?" Whatever you say, man, we got you right where we want you, buddy. Thank you. Don't talk to me about y'all, but I got a genuine question. Why does he sound so convinced that he shouldn't be up there? Like, are folks really that bold and he blatantly did it? Or is this a case of false allegations? I don't know. None of these folks. So just curious, and I'm trying not to judge based on the picture. No, at some point you got to judge based on said picture. Judge by said character image. Because nobody of good quality is going to look like this. But no one of good quality is gonna look. No one of good quality is gonna have a marijuana tattoo right hither on said forehead, saying it looks like Savage here and Easy A, meaning that you're kind of like okay. So let's keep that real. Anyways, someone said yes, he needs to stay in the jails. He has to be innocent because ain't no way a guilty man finna call the police to question why he's on America's Most Wanted. Y'all, these people be so dumb. Just committing crimes. Just don't commit crime. Like in a crime like this, it's not like you were buying some Pampers or some Huggies, some little squatters, or, squatters, whatever they call them. Okay. Some baby wipes. Baby food, that Gerber baby, make some vegetables, and you got a puree machine at the crib, and then you go and do that. You got one of them curves. We ain't talking about that. You committed an SA crime, which, there's no reason ever to do that. So you went and committed this, and then you're over here like, well, I mean, I did it, but what? Y'all, I ain't got time for him. Let me know what y'all think about this down below.